Happy Halloween, fellow trainers. It's your boy Joe back with another video. So in case you don't remember, several years ago, all the PokeTubers were going through a phase where everybody was making videos discussing what gym leader they would be, what trial captain they would be, what Elite Four they would make, or even what evil team they'd do. Since I wasn't really doing videos at that point, I sort of let the trend pass over me. But now that I'm back on, and I'm trying to establish myself as sort of a jack-of-all-fandoms kind of guy, which could be a fun channel name, the Jack-of-all-fandoms, I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring for something special. See, if you've been scrolling around a lot of Pokemon forums online, you've probably seen this picture. You're stuck with any 6 Pokemon of your choice to survive the zombie apocalypse in your current area. No legendaries. You must choose 2 starter Pokemon. So I thought in the spirit of Halloween, I'd throw my hat in the ring here and give it a shot. Like it says, right off the bat, no legendaries, which also means no mythicals, and you must choose 2 starter Pokemon. Works for me. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first thing you're always going to want to consider when going on any kind of quest like this is water. If you don't have a good supply of it, you're dead. So, for my first pick, I'm going to go with Greninja. Now, Greninja, as the name implies, is a ninja. And because of that, he's a master of using the Shuriken, which can kill zombies from a far distance without having to get up close and personal, thus lowering the chance of him actually getting infected. After water, the next thing you're going to want to figure out is a food supply. So for that, I'm going to pick Venusaur. Now, I could have chosen something like Tropius, but Venusaur, being a poison type, gives us more variety of what we can do in the wild, and frankly, he's a much better Pokemon than Tropius anyway. I'm going to use my Venusaur to pollinate the wild and ensure that we have a fair amount of natural life growing around us. We can probably use him to get some gardens growing and possibly have a good supply of vegetation. Now, while I did say that I was going to only do 2 starters, I would also like to add Charizard to my roster. Here's the thing about zombies. Zombies are rotting corpses who just so happen to be walking around. So my Charizard is going to be a Mega Charizard Y variant. So whenever I send him out in battle and Mega Evolve him, he activates the Heating Sun, which will only cause the zombies to start rotting quicker. They can't last long if they just continue decaying into nothingness. So keeping Charizard on the Blazing Sun at all times is going to help and do wonders for surviving the entire apocalypse altogether. This is Joe from the future. During post-production, I started doing some research on zombies and discovered that they are in fact not weak to fire. In fact, intense heat is going to be killing the bacteria on their bodies, which, because they're dead, is the only thing that is actually helping to destroy them. But in the end, I'm still going to choose Charizard because we need a flyer anyway, and he's a good source of heat. But alternatively, we can use Greninja and Venusaur to try to create a sort of swamp motif to live in. You see, having the swamp is going to build a large amount of bacteria, which is going to either keep the zombies away or kill them. So, okay, yeah, let's get back to the actual video now. The next Pokemon on my roster is Blissey. Now, obviously, out in the field, any team needs a medic, and Blissey is well known for being a Pokemon nurse. Plus, it can produce eggs for us, soft-boiled, which I suppose we could hard-boil them if we use Greninja's water and Charizard's fire, but she also has a lot of good healing abilities, which is exactly why I brought her on the team. My next Pokemon is Rotom, because he is more than capable of possessing machinery, which is going to do wonders when we need to access buildings to get in and survive. Now in the games, Rotom is only shown to be able to possess a microwave, a washing machine, a lawnmower, a refrigerator, and a fan. But those are the ones he possesses because those are the most battle combative. Imagine if Rotom were to get inside an industrial factory, bring the machinery to life, and then allow us to put the factory to use, building ourselves weapons. Finally, we need a good brain to orchestrate everything. Of course, I'll be the team leader, but every team needs a brilliant mind to keep us all in check. And frankly, there is no one better than Alakazam. His IQ is literally 5,000. One Alakazam could probably go to war with all of humanity and win in the real world. But for our purposes, he's on our side, and he is definitely going with us. I suppose anybody on this team can also learn a lot of HMs. Like Greninja can surf us places, Charizard can fly us, Alakazam can probably teleport us out if we really need it. So we should cover all of our bases, and I think this is the team that will help us survive the longest in the wild. Then again, it says that the zombie apocalypse starts in our current area, so you never know. We could all just chill in my house and be fine. And just, heck, that's what we could do. We could have... Actually, literally as I'm recording this, I'm coming up with an idea for building a protection barrier around our house. Perhaps Alakazam could use the psychic energy to maintain barriers around the house, and then we could use him to teleport places if we need grocery runs. See, this is the fun part about living in the suburbs in the real world with a zombie apocalypse. We wouldn't need to worry about the contaminated water from the outside world because Greninja. So I'm fairly confident with my team right now. You guys can leave your teams in the comments, or maybe even make a video. Just send it to me or tag me. Who knows, maybe this will become the next great trend. Who knows at this point? But, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. In the games, Rotom is only shown to be able to possess a lawnmower, a fan, a refrigerator, and something else. Let me look real quick. All Rotom forms. This is why we write scripts in advance. Okay, let's try this again.